Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demala Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. We are Velastri. It is time for a tarot reading. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us today. Beautiful beings, we have uploaded the collective weekly reading for the 20th to the 26th of March 2023 rather, and we have also uploaded a Feel Your Vibe reading where it is a energetic scan to see where in your life you might need to make some adjustments, where perhaps there is something blocking you from receiving that which you want to receive, from aligning to that which you are ready to align with. So it's a beautiful energy scan to assist you at this time. We've also uploaded just now, we've uploaded the new moon in Aries reading for tomorrow, the 21st of March 2023. And we will be working on the 3 other zodiac sign, what's to come in 60 days. So have a look. We will probably work on that tomorrow or the next day. So in about a day or two, have a look for the 60 days, what's to come. But for now, you will have the collective weekly reading, the Feel Your Vibe, and the new moon in Aries. Okay, let us see what's coming through at this time, beautiful beings. We will begin with the numerology. We just remembered. It's a new week. Okay, let us see what numerology is coming through for us. As the sun moves into Aries, happy Aries season, everyone. We will be working on the Aries season readings this week, probably near the end of the week, for each sign. Look at that, we have the 9 of Diamonds, which is the 9 of Pentacles, 9s, and we've actually had this before quite recently actually, and the 9 is all about releasing, about endings, and the Pentacles in tarot is about you coming into your truth, into your power. So releasing codependency, releasing anything that the physical from being responsible for your well-being, you standing on your own 2 feet, you feeling powerful, you feeling aligned, you feeling that everything that you are working towards, how can we say this, you are supported, you are financially stable, you're standing on your own 2 feet, and you're coming into this space. These are the energies to allow you to come into the space, to allow you to come into the space of independence, standing on your own 2 feet, releasing codependency, being stable, and feeling confident and being able to look after yourself. So there is a stability coming in, energies of stability to reinforce your truth, for you to really be in your power at this time, and an ending of codependency or being too dependent on external factors. Okay, let us pull some tarot. Within we have the Knight of Wands. At the center of the read, rather, we have the Knight of Wands. Within we have the 7 of Wands. Without we have the 7 of Cups. So we've got double 7 already, 77. Good number of good fortune, good outcome, positive experiences. Below we have below we have the Emperor, and this is the card that represents Aries. So here we go, Aries season coming through in the reading. And crowning we have too many cards, source, crowning. Above we have the Hierophant, and we have the 5 of Wands. And beneath the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, So it is definitely, overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. So it's definitely time for new energy, definitely time for new physical manifestations, definitely time for the physical realm to bring you new energies. It's all about the new energies, new life, new experiences, new opportunities, new relationships, new doors opening, new paths emerging for you at this time. At the center with the Knight of Wands, this is really intuitively guided, so it requires you to be intuitive, to go with the flow. As you flow within source, as you flow within your intuitive promptings, as you flow within the guidance of source energy, no longer overthinking, not micromanaging, not holding on to attachments, but rather just allowing yourself a free flow within spirit, you will find yourself being really aligned to these new opportunities, these new experiences. Source is saying we're trying to lead you to new energies, to new ways of doing things, to new opportunities, new outcomes, beautiful new manifestations that are available to you at this time. You simply need to go with the flow, go with your intuition, and to allow yourself to fluidly allow the physical realm to take the shape of you, to take the shape of source. So really releasing the conditioning and the control and trying to micromanage, but rather allowing source to show you where to go, allowing the physical to bring you to these new experiences which are aligned for you. Within we have the Seven of Wands, without we have the Seven of Cups, and this is source saying yes, don't go against your intuition. And it's fascinating because we've heard it with the Knight of Wands movement forward, and also at the crowning we see here the Hierophant, which is you being source energy, and the Five of Wands, you almost second guessing it. So it seems that you have a bit of resistance to the guidance of source, to the intuitive promptings, for it's asking you to step out of your comfort zone, it's asking you to allow the new to come in, it's asking you to really be open and to take that leap of faith into the unknown, and to really present yourself in your truth, in your clarity. And here of the Seven of Wands, source is saying, don't fight the intuitive promptings that you're receiving from source, you're receiving from spirit, receiving from the unknown. Don't fight the unknown. Don't self-sabotage. It's almost that you are defending yourself against source, as opposed to understanding that the frequency and the energies of source is to align you to your desires here. And also don't give up. Your dreams, your source plans will come to fruition. You will be victorious. You will overcome. You've got the courage, you've got the bravery, you've got the skills and the tool sets to the tools and the skill sets to make it through any situation. So don't back down, and know that in the physical as without, you are aligning to your desires, you are aligning to your manifestations. Just remember they wish to take a new form. So you have to release the outcome, you have to release trying to manipulate how things are going to be, but rather discover it. And don't fight against your inner guidance, don't fight against your inner promptings here. Below we have the Emperor, because this is what's happening. The divine masculine, the light, the physical realm is now finally taking the shape of source. It's an awakened frequency where now you're actioning what is manifesting for you is in the alignment of you as limitless, as fluid, as flowing, as abundant, as loving, as nourishing, as comforting, as secure, and as protective as source energy. Because now you're no longer deciding that A, B, and C needs to look this way in order for me to be happy, but rather we are centering on the happiness in us and allowing the physical to take the shape of that happiness, however that happiness will look like. You are allowing the physical to be free to take the shape of source you are. So you are finally being authentic. Aries, first house energies, how you're presenting yourself in the physical now with authenticity. Everything you do, everything you are creating, everything that you stand for, how you're expressing yourself, finally being the truth of you, finally being your true persona. Even physically, you might be changing how you look, changing how you dress, changing how you are expressing yourself to align with you. No longer a pretense, no longer keeping to certain beliefs and certain ways of being and presenting yourself which work against you, but now aligning with you, doing that which is true to you, that which is authentic to you, authentic in your frequency, within your love, within your nature. And we see it here crowning in the headspace. Source is saying, there we go. This is you now. Second house energies, Taurus energies, the Hierophant. Resources and stability, and even relationships, for Venus is the ruler of Taurus. This is you doing things your own way, allowing source within you to lead, allowing the spirit and spirituality and source and divine creation to be a frequency of your own energy, not governed by others, not conditioned, not rules and regulations that don't apply to you, but rather your own way of doing things. And here we go, source is saying, you might be doing things your own way, and maybe the external environment maybe not really supportive. You might have people not really happy with you doing your own way, but it's for you to come into your truth. You see, in your mind, here you are saying, I want to be source, I want to be source, and I'm releasing everything that's holding me back from being the truth of me. I'm releasing everything that's holding me back from being the frequency of my divine, authentic self. Thus, here in the physical below, as above below, now you're manifesting as the truth, as your frequency, as the emperor, taking charge and taking control. How? By centering within source and allowing everything to take the shape of the source you are. It's a powerful shift at this time, as you're finally allowing new manifestations to come in, new ways of the physical is now free to honor you in your authentic truth. Thus everything is taking on a new life, a new flow, a new way, a new form. And you're asked not to be afraid of the form everything is taking, not to be afraid of the new shape, the new way, because it's truly you. Don't fear you. Don't fear you. Don't self-sabotage. Don't fight against you. Don't argue against you. Don't be afraid of you. The only way to really be the ruler of your life, to truly have control over your life, is to be source within and to center within your highest frequency, thus allowing everything to take the shape of the source within. So it's not this active control, it's a passive control, but not that you're just sitting doing nothing. It's more a surrender into your frequency, which then calls in the energy of everything taking the shape of you. There's no efforting. That is what Spirit really wants to say. You don't have to effort your power. You don't see a lion going around, rah, 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 look at me, roar, 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 pounce, pounce. No, a lion only goes and hunts when it needs to, when it's hungry. Otherwise, it's at peace, at stillness. And it's time for you all to be at stillness, at peace with who you are, at ease with who you are. That is your true power. That is when you are formidable, because in that space, no one can push you off. No one can take you off your vibe. Nobody can take away anything from you when you are seated within your truth. And within that truth, it creates new energies which are ready for you to come in, new manifestations, new paths, and new experiences coming in. We apologize for being so tongue-tied this reading, the new moon energies being so close. A little bit tongue-tied through the energies. A powerful week for you to really come into your truth, your independence, the fullness and the wholeness of you. Do not fear the promptings from Spirit. Do not fear the guidance. Do not fear the new. Don't fear doing things in a new way. Don't fear the new that's presenting itself to you at this time. It is finally honoring you. So if you fear the new, it means you're fearing the truth of you. Embrace the new within love. Embrace the truth of you within love. Blessed be.